This is pretty hard, isn't it? Being stuck inside, unable to get out, unable to see the people we love, only able to go and exercise once a day. I'm not questioning the policy, I'm sure it's right. But it's difficult, isn't it, when we get our freedom taken away from us. And then this morning I read this verse in Galatians. It says, so you are no longer a slave, but God's child. Kind of got me thinking, in many ways, the Bible story is the story of God giving us freedom, of God setting us free from all that ruins this world, leading us into his heaven if we'll trust in Jesus, free there of death and of disease, freedom from loneliness, freedom from isolation. And I think in Galatians, particularly what Paul has in mind is freedom from our sin, that kind of perverse heart that we have that always finds new ways to be unpleasant to each other. It's kind of ironic. A month or so ago, I wrote a piece for one of the local magazines all about busyness and how, we have these houses that we spend all this money to rent and we never get to be in them. We're always running around and we never get to see the people that we love. And now suddenly we're forced to be in those houses with the people that we love, the very people that a month ago we wanted to spend time with. And now that we're here, well, what do we find in our hearts? Unpleasantness, impatience, anger. We get frustrated with the very people that we wanted to spend time with. That's how perverse our hearts are. And the Lord Jesus came to set us free from that, free from all the ugliness of our hearts, free to enjoy the very best of humanity when we truly pull together. Not only that, but positively, we're free to be God's children. That's incredible. Free to be a child of God, no longer a slave. So here's the irony. I think that a lot of people in our society think that when we believe in God, it's somehow constraining, that we become a slave to him. That when we forget about God, we're set free to live however we want. And yet right now, at the very moment we've had all our freedom taken away from us, the only place I find compelling speak of freedom that's real to me is in the Lord Jesus. He tells me I'm no longer a slave, but I'm God's child if I'm trusting in him. That actually in him there is real freedom. As we're stuck inside, I wonder if we'll take time to think about this question of freedom. What do we really mean by freedom? What do we want to be free for? I'd love you to join us on a Sunday to think about that. We can't meet physically at the moment, but we are meeting online. Come and join us. You'll see details on the website. And after Easter, I'm going to run a series of 3 evenings where I'm going to talk about an aspect of the Christian faith and then open up to discussion. I suspect we'll be online for that as well. Look out for details on the website. Let me know if you'd like to be involved. But I think the question that this whole situation is putting to us, the question that the book of Galatians put to us, is what does it mean to be free? What is it that we really want from our freedom?